We have absolutely no backing. We have
I don't give a
absolutely.
shit about that.
Well, I do.
We don't have to go in there and stay, but can't we do something?
Oh yeah, we can do something. Absolutely.
I'm not talking about staying. But
Oh, okay. No, absolutely. We can do
Got
something
7 days to raise funds.
Today.
That's a long time.
tonight if you want to.
Yes.
Pressure.
Absolutely.
Pull out some big
I
donors.
got no problem.
No, I
Okay.
don't want any more talking. I just need to know.
There's people here willing to go down today.
We can talk to big donors, make emails.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold on a minute.
Just hand it over.
I just want to say that I'm not TPC, but I'm ready to go. I don't care.
I'm American and I'm ready.
That's the right attitude.
I'm an American.
That's the only attitude. Got some Americans ready to go. My dad shot himself because of COVID, man. I can't sit there and fucking watch this shit.
As we can. Wake them
I can't
up.
sit there and
We got
watch
7
this shit,
days,
man.
Santa. We could do this.
We got to wake them all up.
America knows.
Bust the move.
We're the last line. America knows. They'll come through for us.
Santa, we are
God has
magistrates.
got our fucking backs, dude. Excuse my
We are magistrates. We are lesser magistrates through the 10th Amendment. The power is at the people.
God is leading this.
Explain that to these people.
There you go. There's another 1,000.
Don't go. Don't go.
You know, does anybody know what the 10th Amendment is? Does anybody know what the 10th Amendment is? Anybody here, I'm asking you a question. Do you guys know what the 10th Amendment is? No. Would you guys agree that knowledge is power? We have to empower the people through the doctrine of lesser magistrates. Okay? If the federal government fails to protect our rights, it gets handed down to the states. If the states fail to protect our rights, it gets handed down to who?
People.
We the people.
And that's where we're at.
I'm not a DC attorney. I don't know what they're going to say about us being down there protesting. But I'll tell you what. I don't think that their laws override the Constitution.
That's right. That's right.
But I do think that we need legal representation.
Where's Yoder?
Anybody listening on the live? To attorneys and lawyers. We have the doctors. Where is the lawyers to stand up and back up the doctors' research? The actual science, right? We need a multifaceted skill set of attorneys. We need labor law. We need civil law. We need a constitutional law attorneys. We need a team of legal representation, to be completely honest. How do we fight back? We protest, we boycott, and we fight it in court. We've got the boycotts and the protests going. Where's the attorneys? We are magistrates. That's what I got to say. Look into and we have the First Amendment, we have the 10th Amendment, we have the 14th Amendment on our side. There's probably more. We have the right to due process. Why are unvaccinated and vaccinated being segregated?
The art of war.
That was perfect. That's
Divide and
That's
conquer.
it, guys, right there. What he just said. This is our job. The government isn't. The federal government isn't doing it. The state governments are not doing it. Excuse me, I'm a little bit messed up right now. And so, who does it fall to? It falls to you. This is your job, and you got to stand up and do it. I do have enough money to buy fuel now. Somebody's like, what are we going to do? I don't know what to tell you to do. I can't buy your fuel, you know. But now we can. Thank you.
God is good.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Come here.
God has assembled us for a reason, y'all. That's a fact. This is no coincidence.
So anyway,
I love every freaking one of you here.
can somebody get a hold of X-ray? He's got my toilet.
Great support because I just heard it. People know.
What's up, Jay? There's no time to be neutral.
You know, Santa bought those, paid for those potties to be here. This is God.
Oh, you're getting okay.
I'm the first to use the potty.
Let's see what Santa got over. Everything is for a reason. You read it. Santa the man.
Where's that megaphone at? Pull that for me, would you?
You guys ready to go to DC?
We got a porta john for you, Sam. You don't have to
We want our country back.
What we're going to try here?
I was going to explain the lack of attorneys through the People's Congress. Where did Jay go?
Yo. Hey, Rob. That's the one that
Oh, you got my camera. Yeah. Oh, my bad. This is Santa's. Why do I got this? Where the frick is Santa? Oh, there he is. Rhodes, this is Santa's.
Jeffrey.
What's up?
Jay?
Oh, I was looking for my camera, to be honest. Thanks, bro. I am going to put y'all up in my gimbal. Give me a second. Oops.
$20
Hey, Christina, I think we're about to go down to DC hopefully here soon.
Hello.
Thanks for coming back.
So, I just want to say,
Closer to your mouth.
I just want to say, you know, to everybody watching right now, all the truckers, all the people of this country who believe, you know, in our freedoms, and they want to fucking come with us, sorry, to DC.
Don't be sorry.
Get out here now.
Now.
Because this is not a joke anymore.
No.
Never was.
Never was.
It never was, but what we just left was bullshit. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but this is in my heart right now. I'm fired up. I've never spoken in front of people before. It's the first time. Get out here. Enough is enough.
Where's Lori at? Where's Lori at?
Lori.
I just want to say, everybody here, you're awesome, you're worthy, you're loved.
Where's Lori at?
The earth, and I'm proud to stand here next to you.
Hey, come grab this goddamn microphone.
Guys, this honestly, what the plan was.
You talk about Portland, you talk about all of it.
Let me tell you what the plan was originally.
Come here.
The plan originally was to stage up at 4 o'clock, just like we did yesterday. But this time we were going to staged up, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, we already had a place picked out. I've had it checked out 2 times. We had to check out again today. I sent some more eyes on. I sent somebody down there at 4 o'clock in the morning to know what we were going to run into at that time of the day or the night. We were going to leave out at 1 o'clock this morning, go down to that area, stage up, and just stay there. Obviously, we can't do that right now, but if you don't care, let's do it tomorrow morning because it's going to get dark, and there's no reason for us to go if we can't be seen. Tomorrow morning, we'll just keep using the same format, if you will. The officer just told us we're fine here tonight. This is public parking. So if you guys want to hang out here, I know some of you probably have tents and stuff back there. I assume that we're still welcome back there. I'm not going back there because I got my own tent with me. But you guys are welcome to, if you've got RVs or something, you want to stay here, you can't pitch tents here or nothing like that. So if you want to go back there, we'll meet back here at 8 o'clock in the morning. And
Saturday morning.
So it'll be a Saturday morning, and we'll get a route together, and we'll start building the convoy here. I'm not going to take it across the country. No. You don't have to. If you're somewhere out there and you want to be part of this movement, start meeting feet here.
The people's
Let her talk.
Our leaders over there.
Let her talk, Santa. Santa.
I'm gonna talk about
Let her get that. Let her get that.
They have let us down the whole way. The whole way. They failed us in Portland. They have failed us everywhere we go. We have known we were coming back here this whole time. Why was there not a plan in place before we got back?
Well, there was a plan.
No, there was not a full plan, and everything was worked out. I had to talk to you about the dogs.
Yeah.
Nothing was worked out. These people have been taking money from the American people for us, and they have let us down. Where are they? Where are our organizers? Where are you?
They're bailing.
They have bailed on us.
I take responsibility for law.
You don't take responsibility for anything. Put that down. You don't take responsibility for those creeps. Stop it.
Well, I didn't do the dog.
No, you don't take responsibility. You're the only one that has stood up for us.
Amen.
Fuck all of them. They did not stand up for us. They have done piss poor planning. They have put us in places that don't even have bathrooms. Taking all this money and in their name and getting up on those stages and telling each one of us that we were supposed to sacrifice everything for this cause, and telling the American people to send us money they didn't have, to tell the American people they needed to get off their couches and get their asses over here with us. Why? Why? For what? To parade around and wave at people? We've done nothing. They have not supported us. They have not planned. They have not done good on, even on the rallies. We have been deceived and let down by our leaders. Don't anybody in the American public give another dollar to the People's Convoy.
Here.
Not another. Enough is enough. We have been deceived by our government, and now we have been deceived by the people that have led us into this. And I say no more. No more. Don't give them another dollar. Matter of fact, we should be suing them and finding out where the fucking money went.
Where's the first responder? He's filing an audit.
And they held the reins on everybody.
We
who
need
wanted
to
do
hold
better
them
for this
accountable
convoy as well.
for every cent that they spent and every time they let us down.
They should have
Yes.
been here to back us.
They are not even here.
They just showed up
They-
the other day.
Good.
They showed up to end this.
Yes, they did.
That's what you saw today.
They acted like Chris Marston was the attorney for this convoy.
We went into.
They acted like it.
They told us.
She would not
They
even get
told
on
us.
the
Wait,
stage the
wait.
other
They
night.
told us a bunch of lies. They did not tell us the truth. We know that things have been happening with our leadership. I've heard of all different kinds of things. I'm not going to point one thing out.
They held back Marcus.
But they held back a lot of stuff.
held back everybody that was here.
If our leadership really left, well, Brian, if he left,
Marcus is
why
just as
did
much
he
to
not
blame.
come to the rally when we were in his state?
That's right.
Marcus
There's
is.
a lot of stuff that we have been deceived on, and I do not like liars. So that's what I have to say.
Good job, Lori.
Darkness will come to light.
I don't care who it is. I know, I'm just saying that.
Question now is what do we do now?
She didn't need no megaphone, by the way.
I didn't need it, but Rose gave it to me.
I tried to let her speak.
So my name is
telling you.
Lynette. I came to Hagerstown in March, stayed for a couple of weeks, went back to the state of Washington, figured the convoy came and picked me up, so here I am again today. What I want to do is for the locals out there, if there's anybody out there that wants to loan us a piece of property so we can land on, put our tents up, you know.
And rally the troops.
Yeah, rally
This is. I do not want nothing to do with the People's Convoy. None of those organizers.
the first time we were here, he had like 4 acres.
Yes, I have some information on somebody who's talking about it.
And he was willing to let the People's Convoy stay. So I think the People's Convoy was more worried about money and other stuff. But he offered his property for everybody to stay there, free of charge.
I remember that.
Can we get a hold of him again?
I don't know. I can't remember his information.
I'm gonna have to
but
look
he
If you're
got
out
overlooked
there
and
and
he
you
got
want
ignored.
to loan us some property to stay on, we would appreciate it and we will respect your property. Thank you.
I might have a solution.
Anybody else?
Do we not have the Speedway for 3 more weeks, 2 more weeks?
No.
7 days.
1 week.
All right, here's what we'll do. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, be here. If you need fuel, we'll go get fuel first. And then we've got people working on a venue for us because we obviously can't stay in this parking lot. But, well, it's not, we can't pitch tents and all that kind of stuff, so.
I was told that anybody who left out that gate is not welcome back.
That's
not true. Hold on.
Before you start now.
Yeah, let's get it for sure.
Hold on, that's not true. I spoke to Marcus before I left, and I asked him, are we not allowed to come back? He said, that is not true. You're welcome back. He did not say we were allowed to come back. We were allowed to come back, but it's not true. I made sure. I asked Trench, and I said, you know what, I'm going to ask Marcus. That is not true. We are welcome back.
I wouldn't go set foot in that place. If
All
it
right,
paid
thank
me.
you guys for everything. What we're going to do is, all of you guys, let's go ahead and disband and be back here at 8 o'clock in the morning sharp, all right? And we'll go get some fuel.
Thank you, Santa.
Hey, Lori, will you maintain my stream for me?
Yeah. Entertain them? Oh, okay. Oh, so I can't watch that?
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. Talk to him, express your feelings, whatever you want to do.
I don't want to. I'm mad. I just.
Well,
Here,
tell
we'll
him.
do Alyssa. Alyssa, talk to the camera and tell them how pissed off you are.
Well, number one, I'm not really good at doing this, but I'm really pissed off because, you know, what just happened at the Speedway is a complete fucking joke. Chris Young and her husband, hey, if you want to fucking, you know, own up to you being a coward, I would appreciate that right now. So you were asked to get on stage the other night by Marcus himself, and you couldn't fucking do it. Why? Who the fuck were you this entire time? Who were you? Because nobody knew who the hell you were, but you were one talking shit on social media, disbanding everything. All the organizers, they couldn't get their shit together. They said, okay, we got to put our egos aside and come together as a people and meet our goal here, right? But they're the first ones that could not do it, okay?
Yeah.
And that's why all of you got discouraged.
Hey, can I tell you something too?
Yeah.
Did you guys know that they said, I was so pissed, they said that in California, that we had done our duty in California, we finished our job and all that. Did you know I saw an article that said that the bill passed for the vaccinations for the kids in school? So don't tell me, we didn't even barely protest there. We stayed on the street, we said we were going to stay on, and then we didn't stay on it.
I think they were more worried about touring and the tourist bus.
We were touring instead of...
Let's see how much support we can get.
We weren't protesting.
Let's see how much support we can get.
It was a parade, man. That's
But
all we
everybody
did.
that came out to our rally.
Exactly. One to Kentucky. Awesome. One door closed, another door open. Thank you, hon. Very good. Very good. That's awesome. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you at 8 in the morning. Let's make sure to stay positive, stay hydrated, watch out for your neighbor. And there were a couple of single young ladies that were back at camp. If anybody has their names, their numbers, please call them, okay? 2 young ladies, maybe not as young as me, but please check on your neighbors, okay? Remember, everybody has a couple of numbers, so.
I'm so glad I just let them have it.
Oh, I know. I let them have it too. I'm glad Alyssa came over and told me to let them have it because, girl, I left that shit over there. I was mad. Once I got in my car, I was okay with that because I'm like, I'm going to battle. Then I got here and they weren't doing nothing. I'm like, oh my God, I got to do something. Like I told you, Alex, they'll never stop me from doing what I say I'm going to do.
Yeah, you went through Portland, didn't you?
I sure fucking did. I went the next day and I spent the whole fucking day in Portland on May Day.
Give us an hour to get back.
So there, fuck Antifa.
whatever it
They'll
takes.
never stop me.
But we will
Nobody.
do it safely.
The government
We will
won't
go
stop
as
me.
a group.
Fucking badass organizers will
Okay?
not stop
That
me.
way everybody
Nothing
feels
will stop me.
comfortable.
This is my country, and this is
We're
all
going back
I
here in
have.
about 10
It's my
minutes.
country.
You-
They're not gonna take it.
You're
They're gonna have to go through me.
you're
I
strong.
won't step aside.
You're strong.
Big D needs his dog.
Thank goodness for people like Lori.
You're strong. That's why I love you.
They need help
Give me a hug.
to get back to the property. Please help the people from Kentucky.
I love you,
Anybody
Lori.
going in as a group with this
I'm a protester,
man?
man.
You
That's what I
inspired. You
do.
have inspired so many good. Maybe you fucking.
That's what I
Brad,
do.
because he wants to help you.
You've inspired me so much.
Brad, sorry, it's Brad.
You help me a lot too.
Needs to go back. Needs to go
even know
back
how
to
much
camp
you've
right
helped
now, guys. Jenny, right?
I love you.
Jenny,
I love you,
please help keep an eye on everybody. You gentlemen, please help others.
My brother.
The family from Kentucky has 3 people, and one of them needs help.
You're strong. You're stronger than most, almost everyone I know.
I'm just tired, man. I got nothing but this country. I got no family. I'm not. I don't even know my heritage, dude. I am nothing but an American. That's all I have. This is my country. And I'm not gonna let them take it. I won't let them take my country or my freedom. Never. Nobody will take it. Nobody. And all I know how to do is protest and say no. No more. I don't know what else to do.
It takes a team. It
We
takes
need
a
everything.
team.
We need everybody. We can't just.
It takes a team without fraudulent fucking assholes.
We need people. We need
With no
lawyers. You're
fucking
right.
drive.
We need lawyers that are willing to stand up, but they're all afraid.
I was lied to. I was lied to by Chris Marston.
I know you were. We all have been lied to, dude. They lied to us about everything.
They said, "Oh, he's just in charge of the money." Well, what the fuck was he doing representing us in meetings with Jim Jordan and Ted Cruz?
They lied to us when they left. They lied to us about why they left. They didn't tell us about the big punching incident. They didn't tell us about all kinds of shit that they had behind closed doors. And then they come out to us and they lied to us. Just tell us the fucking truth, man. If you're having problems, first of all, this is not their movement. This is our movement. And they should have been telling us the truth so we could make decisions.
And you know what happened? They picked a non-profit organization, AFCLF, that had a history of fraud.
We just all been deceived. And
I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. I
did too.
tried
I bet
so
you
hard to try to help get the tools that they needed and the
I'm
assets
serious.
that they
We've got to
needed.
try to sue them if we can, because they should not have that money. They shouldn't have any money. They should not have money to keep doing anything. That fucking money belongs to us.
I know somebody that might be able to find out how much. Everybody's smart with the problem. So I don't know that there is a lot left. I'll be honest. That's the impression. I mean,
That's okay. We'll take them for fucking everything that they have besides what they have that we gave them.
I don't
They
know.
shouldn't have anything.
I agree.
They shouldn't. I'm telling you that they will not continue under the People's Convoy. All of us, we're going to blast the fucking media. Nobody will ever give another red cent to the People's Convoy.
And then they couldn't do that with themselves. So.
Unless there's somebody that's really deceived.
No, I could lead it. I could lead an organization by myself way better than those 3, 4, or 5 combined.
For a protester, let me know.
As far as the ideas that I bring to the table,
You are. You're very smart. That's why I love you. You got tons.
they should have fucking listened to me. Is all I'm saying. Hindsight's 20/20.
I know. I know.
When she stood beside that stage, like a
They're all over it. Oh, for the good.
It's just ridiculous because they, like, we're already, like, there's people here. Dude, I met people that came here from California. I think it was California.
Okay.
A brother and a sister
that have been standing
who
behind them and
left
with
their
them.
fucking mother's deathbed.
That's an insult.
They didn't even get to go. They had to have their brother explain to their mother why they were not at her deathbed so they could come on this convoy to go back.
People sold their 401ks.
I'm not joking. So you tell those people.
People quit their
You tell
jobs.
those people that we're going to go parading around on their dime now. Oh, not the People's Convoy. But these assholes.
The guys are going back to camp to get stuff.
But yeah, there's too much that's going on. People are giving up too much, dude.
Are you going with me, guys?
I'm gonna go back just to talk to him.
Yeah.
I've already told Grey Wolf I don't want nothing to do with the current
I
organizers.
had my say. I called them all pussies.
And I kind of feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna reserve my thoughts. Hold on, y'all. I'm putting y'all back in the case. I'm livid. First responders getting ready to audit this organization. They are a bunch of ooh. See this? You know what it used to say up here? It used to say the People's Convoy. I took it off this morning. This all went down in the process of yesterday and today. That's why I've been dark. I've been trying to collect my thoughts. Guys, I know for a fact that we need 3 different types of attorneys working as a team to really take this down. We need to be fighting it in all different aspects. Protesting, boycotting, and in a court of law. Santa is getting ready to start his own little thing here. He wants to lead people into DC. I'm not sure that that's the best idea. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go down there and document it, because I wish we would have had a little bit more of a.
We're gonna go get the donation truck stuff.
We're gonna go get all the shit out of the donation truck. I've told, Grey Wolf, Mud Pig, and all them, they don't really want to go down into DC. And I understand why. But here's the thing. I don't want nothing to do with those old organizers. I don't want nothing to do with any of them. Chris Young, Mike Landis, Marcus, none of them. What was the other one's name? Scott, whatever his name is, that just showed up just to close the convoy down. They're a f***ing joke. You know what Marcus told me? Hold on. I went up to Marcus and I asked, what constitutional authority and what authorities in general do we have to go down and protest in Washington, D.C.? He said, I'm an American. Okay. Well, you know, when Ricky Bobby was trying to give away a location, a potential location, they kicked him out and said, well, he doesn't represent our views. Right? But yet they've been letting Santa speak on stage for the last 2-3 weeks. But yet, oh, he's been talking about parking in DC for 2 or 3 weeks. But all of a sudden, Santa's not an organizer. Santa has nothing to do with the People's Convoy, all this stuff, right? I was lied to by Chris Marston. He told me that they're working on something. What that something is, I'm not going to disclose. But I was lied to by him. You guys remember, I've been talking about attorneys and lawyers since day one. And I'm not done talking about that now. I thought there was something in the works, but guess what? Chris Marston lied to me. He tried hijacking somebody else's idea and trying to switch my gears. Come to find out, Chris Marston doesn't even legally represent the fucking convoy. All he's in charge of is the 501(c)(3) and the money. Doesn't even, apparently, I asked Marcus this morning, myself, I asked him. He only handles the money. That's all he handles. Yep. Okay. He doesn't lobby for you guys. Nope. I don't want nothing to do with the organizers that have currently led this convoy. We're going to take the spirit of this movement and move towards something else. Whether or not I'm involved with Santa or involved with putting my car on the line or my freedoms on the line right now, I think might not be the best call. I think things are a little crazy right now. And just like what happened in Ukraine, I think we need to wait for more details to come out. And questions need to be answered. I have a lot of questions before I pledge allegiance to any type of organization. I've always been an independent journalist. You know, when I contacted the Horseshoe Arena, remember when the Horseshoe Arena backed out on us? I was getting ready to call them and go talk to them. You know what Trucker G did? He told me not to do it. What did I do? I did it. Because that's true journalism. That's being transparent. I could lead my own organization with help, right? I've got so many ideas. You know, I've been working on a PDF. I've got a clickable link right now that you guys can click and copy paste for a Media Blast podcast. We could just put these links in the chat, right? And then bam, copy paste. Even the text document on what we would uniformly be sending out to these media outlets. And my very first idea was doing a media blast or a blast out to attorneys and lawyers, canvassing them, paralegals, trying to get a legal plan of action, a multifaceted plan of action from day one. Marcus knew about it. Mike knew about it. Chris Marston proofread my email 2 times. It's okay. It's okay. We've been doing this for a good cause, regardless of if the leadership failed. Okay? And you might not win every battle. And there's been lots of battles in this convoy across America. Lots of battles. From the battles of waving and getting people to smile at us and hear what we have to say and talk about the medical response to COVID-19 regarding this state of emergency and the tyranny and treason that our country and politicians and lobbyists from other countries have brought to this great nation of the United States of America, the land of the free. All right? From day one. And we could very easily switch that plan of action into another blast towards attorneys and lawyers. they'll probably see us online anyways. But you know what? We need attorneys and lawyers. We need a multifaceted skill set. We need protests, boycotts, and a legal plan of action to fight it in court. That's just the way it is. And I want nothing to do with the organizers of the People's Convoy. I've been dark for 2-3 days trying to figure things out and put things together and make things happen. And I put them on pause. They're all ready to go. They're all ready to go. I know Dennis and Jennifer, or Jessica, maybe. Anyways, Patriot Mechanic, people in his chat have been saying, hey, what's up with this media blast? What's up with this media blast? It's ready to go. In a PDF downloadable format. It's ready to go. But I'm not going to put my channel and expect other live streamers to participate in that under the People's Convoy's name. I'm not willing to do it. We need something different. These people have run this convoy into the ground. They run it into the ground. And First Responder is going to audit them. Shoot, I should audit them. I've thought about going to DC and get a law degree in DC law. Right? Talking about we need lawyers and attorneys. Well, why don't I just go become one? The only problem is I'm not sure if I have the time for all that. So we need the people that already have their degrees in those fields to stand up and step out of their comfort zone and stand up for the violation of the Constitution that's happened for the last 2.5 years. We need lawsuits for the people, a class action if it needs to be against Biden himself, stripping him under conspiracy of rights and deprivation of rights of his authorities. It's what we're doing in the school districts. If that's what needs to happen, and any of you attorneys and lawyers think that you could help bring that to fruition, we're talking to you. Right now, we're rolling up to get all of our stuff because these organizers have led this into the ground. I want nothing to do with them. Hold on a second. I want to talk to.
It don't matter. What we want to see is a contract. Where can I get a copy of this contract?
Here's the thing.
Here's another thing, Tom.
Isn't he the organizer? Well, he should be answering those questions.
That's Chris Young's husband.
Yeah, I know. He should be answering these questions.
Was Chris Young, his wife's down there
I know.
with a heavy face for nothing. All pissed off because people are upset at her. No shit, people are upset.
I know.
But the thing is, when you got somebody that tried to hide that,
Well, when can we expect the audit?
I have paralegals going to be reaching out to me right now. We're going to start an audit on them.
who's going to start the audit on?
Who?
Yeah, who?
AFCLF.
Have at it. It's not the people's conduct.
You're associated with them.
You know what?
You're associated with them.
You're sneaky.
Everybody's trying to be
You guys thought you guys were sneaky because you guys use
anybody. Nobody used anybody here.
You're telling me right now that you're not going to get audited because somebody else managed your money.
I'm not saying that.
That's what you just stated right
That's
now.
literally what you just said. That's what you insinuated.
You stated that right now. Now you're retracting from your statement.
He said it with a smirk grin on his face, too.
I know he did.
Because he knows.
Because he thinks he's clear from that, but they're not clear from that. They're the ones with the debit cards. They think they're slick, but they're not slick.
What debit cards?
What? Now he's playing dumb.
The debit cards to pay for the field. Whoever they're issued to.
Where did they come from?
Where they come from? You tell me. You're one of the organizers.
I don't have to call you. I don't have to tell you. People want to.
But that's what the audit's for, because you're not going to tell me nothing. I know you don't have to tell me nothing. I know that. Man, you're such a genius today.
Well, you were with the convoy the whole time, weren't you?
What's your IQ today? Like 190?
Were you with the convoy the whole time?
I'm with the convoy the whole time.
Have you been?
Have you been? No, because you've been too lazy on your couch, sitting behind the screens, taking all this extra cash.
I was part of this.
Yeah, how come you were not in Los Angeles? How come you were not in Sacramento? Because you were hiding behind a screen. While you misled thousands of people, while you misled hundreds of people riding along the convoy, and oh my God, now I have a smirk in my face because I did not control the money.
I was hiding behind the screen. How was I misleading you?
And your wife down there all pissed off.
Have you guys
pissed off at her? Well, no shit. People are pissed off.
Have you guys planned since day one to park in DC?
Why?
You guys were mad that Brian Brozzi derailed the plan, right?
Why are people?
You guys are mad that Brian Brozzi derailed the plan, right? For not wanting to park in DC. Is that not correct?
IQ just dropped from 190 to like IQ of 20. Why are people pissed off? Why do you think people are pissed off?
I don't know. I'm trying to understand.
You don't know? Oh my Lord, you do not know. Let me enlighten you. You lied to people for 17 days. That we're going to DC. This is not DC. Do you guys have money to take all these people back home safely?
Where did anybody ever say that was part of the purpose?
I'm done talking to you. Because
Have you ever tried to get legal representation or put a legal plan of action into play?
You're more ignorant than...
I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried to put a legal plan of action into play?
Who's your attorney?
That's the organization.
I asked you a question.
I'm asking you a question. Who's your attorney?
Is Chris Marston your attorney? Or is he not? Why was Chris Marston at the meetings with Jim Jordan and Ted Cruz? Why was Chris Marston at those meetings representing the People's Convoy, but yet he's only in charge of the money? Is that not true? He's only in charge of the money?
Who's your attorney?
What would I need an attorney for?
I don't know. You're the one running around there saying attorneys.
Well, haven't the rights of American peoples been violated?
Who's your attorney? You're the one.
I asked you that question. Why are you trying to flip it out on me?
I don't have an attorney. Question.
I think it's a valid question.
I never said I had an attorney. You did.
No, you did say you had one. You had Chris Marston representing us in the meetings with our senators.
I never said that.
Yes, you. He represented the People's Convoy. Are you not a co-organizer?
Who's saying that? You're saying that.
They introduced Chris Marston first for a reason, to explain our legal premise in meetings with our senators. Look at this guy.
I think it's, frankly, you know what I think?
See, he doesn't like my questions. He ran away. Just like he ran away from the People's Convoy and sat in his house like Joe Biden from his basement, campaigning from his basement.
This is all heartbreak as far as I'm concerned.
I just gained a whole new level of respect for you, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Look me in my eyes. Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. I will always stand up for what's right, no matter what, bro. Everybody could hate me after this. I don't give a damn. But I'm going to stand up for what's right.
No. It's like Marjorie Taylor Greene, brother. You're fucking standing up for what's right. Excuse my language. But you're doing the right thing. Calling out the BS.
People could try to say around here in sugarcoat. Oh, my God. If like I told my stream right now, if the new convoy that's starting right now is going to start by sugarcoating this, I want no part of it.
Soup Mama said she's got a place for us to go.
I might go over there right now and talk to them.
Do you know where they're at?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
But I just want to see what's going on. They're letting people back in right now just to pick up their stuff.
I know.
And they have to leave.
Yeah.
So we raised $15,000 for a 5-night stay, 4-night stay. So that means
who did?
The people, the viewers, everybody who was watching the streams, everybody who was part, the live streamers.
Where did you get the number 15K?
Because that's what they asked for the other day. There was about a week and a half ago, or about a week ago, they were saying that they needed $15,000 to secure a location for 1 month.
Yeah.
This is the location.
Yep.
This is $15,000. So does that mean? Now, guys, do not quote me on this part. I have no proof on this. Repeat, I have no proof on this. Does that mean that the organizers going to get kickback from the refund?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's kind of like BLM. Where does the money go?
$15K for a 5-night stay is pretty damn expensive. That's $3,000 a night.
I was lied to by Chris Marston, dude. This so-called attorney that's only handling finances. They never planned to fucking fight for us, dude. Excuse my language, man. I'm riled up. They never planned to fight for us.
I'm going to go up there. I'm going to get off this property.
All right. What's up?
Heads up, bud. I think they're going to try to kick you out.
That's fine.
I mean,
everybody here that's just getting their stuff is supposedly kicked out. I don't want nothing to do with those organizers. Anyways.
Yeah.
I wanted to come talk to Grey Wolf, and that's why I'm here.
Right on.
All right.
Right on, brother.
Is he even in his truck? No, they must be having a meeting. gonna leave this here. So I told Grey Wolf I respect him, but I want no part of any of these organizers that have currently been leading this convoy. Looks like first responder is going off on him right now. Hey, Joe, what happened?
The organizer can even make a decision. You have Marcus over there saying that we can stay. You have Chris saying that we all have to leave.
Interesting.
How stupid could this be? How pathetic could this be when you have the last two organizers can't even come to an agreement?
Who's the last two organizers?
Marcus and Chris.
Well, Scott's up at the gate. He wouldn't answer my question about why.
Scott's her husband. Scott's
I know.
the guinea pig.
Scott's the guinea pig. I asked him if he ever had a plan of legal action. He kept deflecting from the conversation. They're a joke. They said the media thinks that this convoy is a joke. They didn't want to do my Media Blast podcast. Well, you know why they think we're a joke? Because the organizers don't know shit.
Keep it civil. I mean, I'm on your side, brother. I am.
Oh, well, it's civil, bro.
I know.
It's civil.
It's civil, but just
nobody has threatened
let
nobody.
people get their shit and let them get out of here. And, I mean, I'm on your side, bro. But
she's saying, "Oh my God, I screamed at her earlier." No shit, I screamed at you. You just screwed over hundreds of people out here.
I understand, but I mean, I'm kind of with Santa when he's saying we got to try to take that higher ground in a way.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Santa, but we cannot sugarcoat what happened.
You're
Yeah,
right,
we had to hold them accountable.
I mean,
you're right.
Santa's right, and I respect Santa. I have great love for Santa, but I disagree with what Santa said. Move on. No, this needs to be brought out to light.
Well, no, it does.
We need transparency, and in order for the people to believe in a new movement, they need transparency. We're not going to be able to start a new movement without having transparency first.
You hear that? I 100% agree. And a new movement needs to happen.
Hey, why don't we just tell the organizers to leave? This is our movement. It's not theirs.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Let's go tell
All
them
right,
to leave.
all right.
Hey, Marcus, can you guys vacate the property?
Yeah, we the people of this convoy want you to leave. We want our organizers out.
We're the people of the convoy.
This is our movement. The people gave the money to us, not you. And we don't want you anymore. You have deceived us. You have lied to us.
Not Marcus.
Yes, all of them have.
Yes, he has.
They all
Yes, he
stood up
has.
on that stage
Yes, he
telling us to
has.
sacrifice
He's not on
everything.
that side. He's on this side. So Marcus needs to go too.
Yeah, we want the organizers out.
Out. This is our movement.
And we're coming back. This is our place that was donated to us. We the people, not you guys.
I promise you, Marcus is not the reason you're
We don't want the organizers here.
And let me tell you something.
He blames it on Brian Brazzi for not following through with his plans.
Marcus
Would have
does
let
not
us,
have
right?
the boss to speak up.
What do you have to say? Can you leave the property?
I love you all. I love you too, Marcus, but this is the
You
part.
should have listened to me, man.
This is the part
Should have
where
listened to
we need to
people.
grow
Should
some
have
balls
deceived us.
and actually be man. The reason we're out here,
We want our money and we want you out.
and we're asking the people now.
You don't even have the
people to take this
501(c)(3).
property. It's asking the leaders
Where is our
to
money?
vacate the property.
Who raised the
Where's our
$15,000
money?
for this property for a month? Who raised it?
Didn't somebody just give you $500 the other day? She wants her money back.
The
by
live
way.
streamers raised that money.
She wants her money back. You knew this shit was going to end, and you still took her fucking $500. Be ashamed of that right there.
How much money did he take from her?
$500.
When?
It was the other day.
Ohio and Burbank.
The people are
What's
on the
money
live
that
streams.
Sastak
You better
gave?
know that the
Over
American people are
$10,000
fucking
Sastak dropped in
pissed,
that box that night.
Hey, Marcus,
and they're not pissed at us.
if you're with us, then speak out against them.
Marcus, this is your last chance to redeem yourself, brother. I believe in you, Marcus. Do what's right for the people. Stand up against this corruption and that
We got let
RV.
down by the government, and then we get screwed by the government, and now we're screwed by our leaders. We're sick of it.
Can we ask you to leave the premises?
We want the owners.
You have a problem?
He's
You have a
not.
problem?
See it right there.
We'd like to ask you to leave the premises.
Do
We
it.
the
That's
people.
what I thought.
This is our property.
Own this convoy.
You guys don't own the
Not
501c3.
you. And we all want you to leave.
You don't own the 501c3c. This is not your.
Are you gonna
Who
man
raised?
up your chest to me?
He's
You
look
go
at
ahead
this.
and man
This
up your
is
chest
Scott. He's been
to me.
campaigning from his
I'm a woman.
basement.
You man up your chest to
He's
me.
Joe Biden right here. We got Joe Biden.
No, I'm not backing down to this motherfucker.
Joe is not
backing his
going
chest
to
to
women
me.
and yelling at them.
You see that? He just postured against a woman.
You guys all hired by Democrats.
Yes, he did.
What you did?
We'd like to ask you to leave the premises. The live streamers raised the money for this spot for a month, not you guys.
Didn't you just do a live? Yes, I'm live now. You said fuck the people's convoy? Yes, I did.
So you're coming back to keep peace? Is that why you're back here?
I'm here to show what's going on, yes.
Yeah, transparency. The people need to know. We need transparency from the beginning.
How long did you follow the convoy?
85 days. And I watched.
And now
it fall
today you
apart
have a problem with
because
the
nobody
leadership.
did
We've had a
anything.
problem with the leadership from the very fucking beginning.
But you kept following.
Yeah, we did keep following, and they kept letting us down, and then a new one pops up, and then they let us down.
Backing you guys? Were we assholes to be backing you?
Yeah, are we wrong?
Or were we fucking right?
Nobody had any concerns until today.
Are you kidding me?
Because you guys-
Let me ask you what? Did Marcus get knocked out? Did Marcus get hit? Did he get punched in the face? Marcus, did you? Tell us, because he's right there. He's not answering. Did one of the other organizers punch you in the face?
I saw him get punched.
So did you tell us?
By who? Mike
about
Landis?
That shit, or did he leave going, yeah, I love the convoy?
Why did Mike Landis say you sold us out when he punched you in the face?
We deserve the answers to these questions.
Let's clarify it.
So either answer.
Let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
We wanted the transparency. We wanted the transparency.
Yeah, we've had problems. We've been hearing all these little fucking.
Why is Chris Marson a pretend attorney for this convoy?
Still fucking followed you.
Lead organizer of the
Is that funny?
We are right.
This guy thinks it's funny. Let me guess, you're going to ask me who my attorney is.
Didn't even have bathrooms in some of the places. They didn't organize for
So
shit.
where?
Here.
I know, right.
The same day, the day
We went
before
without
you did.
bathrooms. We stayed in a
So
hangar,
you've
for
been
God's
in the
sake.
convoy with us.
You asked
On
me
the
what day I
property.
showed up here.
There were people that
I showed up
do
here
you
the
know
day
that I
before
met
you
a
did.
brother and sister that left
Both
their
times.
Everybody in the chat, tell everybody to come down here. We want these organizers to leave the property.
dying.
Everybody in the chat, go to everybody over there and tell them we want these organizers to leave this property. The live streamers raised this money, not them.
They took our money just the other day, and that remember Sasnat gave all that money, thousands of dollars.
So, as the people's convoy, as the people participate in the convoy, we are requesting for the leaders, I shouldn't even call them leaders, for the douchebags to leave the property now.
Yeah, that's right. We are asking you to leave.
The guy handed $3,000
We should call the
by
police
Sasnak.
on them and have the police remove them if
That's
they won't
wrong.
move. If you
We
won't
should.
leave, we will call the police and have you removed.
That money for the
Get the hell
cause.
out.
It's fraud.
Just call the police on them.
Hold this for me. I need to go get my battery pack, okay?
Don't call the police.
Then they need to
I'm
fucking
asking
leave.
you a question. Did you spend 100%? Were you in that RV all the time?
That RV?
Multiple RVs. This is
Let
the
that man
third
come
RV.
out.
So did you travel? Did you travel with the convoy? Have you been in the camps? Have you been here with us?
He's been the punk sitting behind a freaking couch, watching along, enjoying the cornflakes.
He's been at home.
Say something.
You've been organizing from home.
No, he doesn't.
You just postured on a woman, dude. You just postured on a woman.
Joey's like the fucking
You
one
just
of the
postured
top-notch
on
men
him.
I've ever met.
Lay your anger out. Right
Bullshit.
here.
I'm not angry.
Lay your anger out. Right? Hit me one time. Hit me one time.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed.
You should be ashamed.
You should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed and embarrassed.
Hit me one time for it.
You should be ashamed.
Push me one time.
Violence isn't worth it.
Ashamed.
Well, why don't you turn on your little Nike feet and get the fuck out of here?
You should be ashamed. Ashamed.
Yeah, he should. Instead, he's
Ashamed.
standing here like he owns the place.
Had to be made by him.
Sorry, but who the fuck is
And that's
I would like to know.
I don't even know.
No,
who
we
that
don't
is.
even know.
Oh, he's Chris's husband? No shit.
Yeah.
You and the lady we've been hearing
She,
about.
she won't even show her face. She won't even stand up and talk to anybody.
Fuck, you should be gone. Oh my God, that is
I
horrible.
gave Marcus the ability because somebody family.
Marcus, I stood up for you guys. I stood up for you. I fought all of the fucking rumors, Marcus. The whole way across.
We all
Are you
stood
even
up.
gonna acknowledge me? I stood up for you guys.
This man flew the flag. He rallied us all the way.
Just because
Golden
I
Chariot.
pushed back because I wanted to be in these things. You promised us.
You're postured on a woman.
I'm glad you're not a part of the leadership.
Me.
Oh, we'll just wait for
I got it under, when you came up and passed
What
it
are we
on
doing?
him, and then you
What are
came
we
up and
doing
passed
with
it
the
on
American people,
She just
you
now.
had their stage, and you just ruined
I
it.
didn't holler
Do
at
you
my
know
son.
that?
No, they're calling the cops on us because we're having a conversation.
No.
Just so you know.
Marcus,
He won't talk to
the
anybody.
news has finally been reporting us. They've been saying we're back when they didn't even report us the first time. Just think about how many eyes are being opened. What do you mean they're back? What do you mean they're back? We had the fucking stage, Marcus. We had the stage.
Yeah, tell her to get her ass down here and listen to this shit.
I know.
You
She's
tell
a
her to get her
coward.
ass down
She's
here.
a coward.
Your wife better get her ass
She's
down here
a
and listen to this
coward.
shit.
She's a coward.
Fucking coward.
Just like you.
Like you.
You're
No,
a
we don't have to
coward.
calm down. Why are you still here?
No, it's okay for us to go into DC and risk our lives and everything we have.
We stood
But
with
you won't do it for the damn thing.
You're sitting here trying to make us look like assholes when we've been behind you this entire time. We've been with you.
I'm not gonna sit around here.
Okay,
Then go. Then go. Leave.
We're asking you guys to leave.
Ask you to leave.
Go.
We're asking the you organizers that have let us into the ground need to leave.
You are leaving.
Yeah, and we
The
like, we
people's
like to
convoy
get.
is here, not you.
For this.
We want to get
And
our.
let me tell you what,
Get
California
the
was not a
fuck out.
success. I'm not posturing.
Don't posture.
You postured on her.
I'm most
Yes, you did. I got it on my live stream.
You don't.
Yes, I do.
Hang on. She's not. She's just
Our
passionate.
kindergarten to 12th grade. Tell me when we went down there and actually protested against that. Where was our protest? We went down on the street to shut it down, and what did we do? We fucking left.
We paraded.
We paraded again.
Also-
That is not leadership. There were two people that I just met. that came
Everybody in my
from
chat,
California.
get everybody down here. We want these organizers off this property.
They had their brother go tell her why they were leaving so they could come down here with us, go to DC and do something. And you knew it, and you still let them.
Dustin, call Rose. Tell them we want these organizers off the property. We want these organizers off the property. Call them off.
Santa said, do not come down here and start shit. Okay.
Tell them to leave.
We paid for this location. Us live streamers raised the money for this location. These organizers did not pay for this location.
He's a part of We the People. Okay.
They need to go.
You guys disbanding the People's Convoy. Okay, so what? We're going to the state limits. But the People's Convoy made it clear we are coming back to go into DC. And they ran it.
They lied. And they abandoned us. When are you leaving, Marcus? Tomorrow?
Their mother in the deathbed.
We
Don't
got
start with
people
this.
who are, we got people across the country selling their livelihoods
They
for
left their
this.
mother
Learn who
in
you're
the
talking to
deathbed.
first.
They need to go.
And you didn't.
All the organizers need to go. If that includes you, then you need to go too.
Everything that California.
You've been riding around with the organizers since day one. You've been riding around with them since day one.
I'm neutral. Wasn't freaking.
We paid for this location. Why are we getting kicked out? These guys are the problem.
You guys left.
No. They said we couldn't come back.
Because you're causing trouble.
No, they're causing trouble. They're the ones causing trouble.
Marcus, I heard you say a word. We have
He's already told me enough.
Why are you guys trying to take away our freedom of speech? I'm not. By saying we're causing trouble?
We want these organizers to leave.
Okay.
So are we.
So you say don't come down here starting shit. Okay.
We want you guys to leave.
That's why I told Santa I would come
We're
down.
not Santa's now.
We're over here voicing our opinions.
We want transparency.
You're right. Very loud.
We want him to leave. We want the organizers to leave. Us live streamers raised the money for this location, not them. They do not own the 501c.
Bringing their kids because
They need to go. They need to go.
You don't see the passion in our hearts, Marcus.
What about the donations?
I ain't picked a side. My side right now.
The people that are protesting, not the people that just ended the convoy.
I'm here for Santa.
Okay.
He asked me to come down here and try to keep this.
We're bringing this to you because this is a passion in our hearts about this movement.
Somebody who we call the leadership.
No, listen. This is a passion that we have in our hearts. What? What's up? You had something to say? Because we're trying to.
The federal
We're trying.
agent.
Whatever. We're trying to get these organizers to leave.
Can you guys leave now, please?
Right.
Marcus, can you take your
Take your Joe Biden and leave.
take your bus that the people pay for and get out of this property, please?
I like all you guys. I love you, man.
Well,
Well, if Marcus, if you love us, stand up for what's right.
right.
stand up for what's right. If you really love us.
Transparency. Come on,
We
Marcus.
had the nation's attention, Marcus.
Hard to act on. Very easy to speak, hard to act. Act upon your words.
Is this worse than standing in D.C.? Are you afraid of us? Are you fucking kidding me? Who are you being afraid of?
I don't know how we're going to do that. And that's what it is.
Yeah, they are. And they should be now.
We don't have to go anywhere.
We don't have to leave. They
No,
do.
they told us that we could come back.
This was donated to
I mean, I
us.
didn't care to even come back to this motherfucking
Came
place,
to
to be
us.
honest with you. The only reason why I came back is because I was told that they weren't being let in the fucking gate up there, and I get here, then everybody's down here screaming and yelling on at everybody.
$5,000 a week.
That's the reason why I came. That's the only reason why I came back to this fucking place.
I don't know.
Okay?
Maybe that's why it's.
I mean, I understand you guys are passionate about this and everything, but
We bought this place. We the people. We the movement bought this place.
Well, let's think about it.
The people at home helped buy this
They
place.
donated it all to us.
They don't
not to
like
them.
what's going on with these organizers
So why
either,
can't
judging by
we
what I'm
kick them
seeing.
out?
I don't want to start anything, but I think if we put all our effort in moving forward, we're going to have
Yes.
better outcome than worrying about what they did.
Yes.
After we're done with DC,
then
let's
we can
focus on this
focus on this.
Let's
I mean, this
focus
is
on
just bogging us
investigation.
down
Let's
right now,
focus on
guys. This is
people
bogging
being-
us down,
But right now,
okay?
if we take everything away, we got to move to DC.
They gotta be ashamed, man.
Well, you disagree. I'm just saying. I've been an activist for a long time, and if I worry about what happened 10 days ago, there's no way I can focus on tomorrow.
But we're focused on today. We are focused on today. We are focused on today. We are focused on today.
They should not release this
We are
until
focused.
after we went to DC.
We are focused on today.
This isn't thought out. This
Them-
is all emotion
them-
right here. Every single one person who's out here, I get it. I get that.
Emotion from the release.
I get that. I get that. But what I'm hearing is let's.
No.
Josh, you're wrong. You're my buddy. You're wrong, bro.
I'm just saying. Then why are we here and not taking care of stuff we need to take care of?
Because they just ruined what happened in DC.
We need it. This is our camp, not theirs.
They should have let DC play it out.
The people at
before
home-
bringing division. Makes me almost think that they're tied up with
We have things to get here as well here.
No, I get why that's here.
Talk about
But to
pay
chase
actors,
them into their
right
thing
there,
is-
pay actors.
Yeah.
It's all going to be used against us. Just wait until tomorrow morning. Just wait until tomorrow morning. It will.
It's been being used against us for months, bro. What difference does it make tonight?
I get that.
Me and you know this, bro. We're buddies. Me and you know this.
I personally, can I just say, I personally think that people will be standing with us even more now because of
Well,
that.
I do too. I sit there. I go watch my life. This is the best thing that could have happened to us. People know we're not going to drive circles and be cowards here. We're going to have leadership that takes us somewhere.
And transparency.
Live streamers, 1 second, please. I wear this jacket. Joe, 1 second, please. I wear this jacket, if you see the signatures, for the people we are fighting for.
I can't hear
We're
you.
saying we're fighting for the peacefulness. Understandable, yes, they ended it.
These are outside boys.
Understandable, they ended it. I understand that. The moment hasn't ended. We are still here. Where we go one, we go all. I want you guys to remember that. This is my Constitution right here. This American flag, not the leaders. We are all the leaders. Remember.
We are united. We are united. We'll move forward, but
We're focusing on
something to say
today.
on them.
You're focusing on it. I get that. I'm
Right.
not
You're saying
arguing
you told him we're focusing on the past and what happened with the past with the organizers. Right? Why should we have to leave the place that us live streamers raise the money for?
I'm not saying. I didn't hear you had to leave.
Yes.
You don't want to be here with the
We
organizers,
don't
is what
want
you're
them
saying.
here.
I get that.
Somebody
but you're
came
not
up to
being-
me
but
as soon
you
as I
said
got
you
here.
sound like
Somebody
me.
came up to me and said they were going to try to kick me out.
Josh, when I came in, the gate was letting people know, go in, get your stuff, and, you
And
have
get
to
out.
leave.
Okay, I didn't know that because I was told that people could stay here.
Chris,
Yeah, they've been lying.
I called Chris out.
Sorry, that was me.
Sorry. I called Chris out. If you guys know who Chris is.
Yeah.
Chris.
Who is Chris? Haven't seen him.
Chris Young.
Chris is
It's
a
a lady.
Female.
I called her
Ah,
out.
that's a
Marcus
female.
came
See, he doesn't
out.
even know.
Marcus came out.
That's why.
and told me
I know. Trust me.
We could
Oh,
stay.
okay.
That's why I said it.
And then
like
Chris
Oh,
came
okay.
out right after him, overruled his decision, and said we had to leave.
Guys, look, you're going to be yelling at the organizers. Of course they're going to want us to leave. Somebody's yelling in my face.
No, we want them to leave. We want them to leave.
They're the organizers. Don't run the money. AFD.
This land was donated to
AF.
us, not them.
For clarification.
ALFC.
Then force them to do a trespass on you.
AFCLF.
Play their game if that's what they force them. I thought my understanding, everybody was going to be over there with Santa. If I have to step up, that's what, when we left, that was the agreement. Don't get loud and be peaceful. That's what Santa asked of the people that are going into DC.
But Santa's sugarcoating. I love Santa, but this is not the time to sugar stuff up. This is what's happening.
We've already gotten fucked by leaders.
If we want to start a new movement, let's be transparent. Let's not sugarcoat what the hell they just did.
I'm no longer blindly leading or following anybody either. That's fucking done. So if I want to say something, I'm gonna say it. From now
I
on.
get it. Like I said,
I don't
stay
care
here.
who
Stay
told
here
me
and
not
make them
to.
trespass.
I don't answer to Chucker G. I don't answer to Marcus. I don't answer to Santa. I've made that abundantly clear this whole 2 months.
Money information, how much money was actually donated to the People's Convoy and where it went to, please?
Oh, he's gonna audit them. Hey, we're gonna get.
Not counting the cryptocurrency, and they have not counted the cash donation.
Hey, let Joe have the bullhorn. Let Joe have the bullhorn. Tell him, dude. Tell him. Fucking preach, dude. Excuse my language. Jeez, hold it.
People want to know.
That's what's exactly going to happen.
I mean, if this movement is over, sorry guys, movement's over, sorry, but we're gonna get transparency and we're gonna speak the truth and nothing but the truth. We're here to fight for freedom and not to sugarcoat any of the bullshit that just went down.
There's gotta be a wall. Bring it.
I think that's where everybody's fucking annoyed.
There are too many indiscretions on the donations that were given to the People's Convoy. We are the People's Convoy. You disconnected people.
And it's sad that we're protesting here right now and not in DC.
That was on day one.
Dude, I got the right people. I don't care. I'm gonna find their home addresses.
They rented this bus.
I'm gonna find their home addresses. I'll dox the hell out of them. The American people need to know what these motherfuckers did and know where they are.
Like I said, I wish to be free to talk. My whole thing was, and I get it. I love bad press. If it was, you know how I talk on my stream on purpose.
Right.
But right now it's just like, I wish we would have just ignored them, let them run away, because they're running away like cowards.
They're cowards.
And that's nothing personal against them. If that was my brother or my uncle, I would say that's kind of cowardly.
Yeah, because they don't have answers to our questions. That's why. And they know we're right.
And so we have to ask these questions, because if not now, then when? You know, it's like kind of the same thing we're saying. If we should have stepped up a long time ago, but then we let it go to the wayside. Will anybody find out if we don't get our answers right away? You know, that's kind of my way of looking at it. But also, we're all heated because we came here.
Oh, I get it. No, and see, like that's just the thing. I guarantee this could have been done completely.
Oh, they've got so many cash donations they probably set to the side.
That's ours?
They rented it.
Their nonprofit or whatever they run.
So the People's Convoy, our donations paid for that shit while we're in a parking lot somewhere? Are you fucking kidding me? So that's ours right now? That's our RV that we can all live in?
No, hey, technically it's AFCLF's. Technically it's
You're
theirs.
spending our money so you can be in air conditioning?
Hey.
So you can be in air conditioning?
Technically, yeah, I mean you're right, but technically it's
Our
AFCLF's.
donation money paid for these motherfuckers to be in air conditioning.
Can't we just walk in there?
And drive around in this shit while we live in our cars and tents. And don't even have bathrooms half the time. But look at, they got air conditioning. I bet you they got a shower in there too. Do I have a shower out here? I sure don't.
He said he doesn't have a shower, but
Motherfucker does too.
they don't have water dumps and shit at the time.
Use your nice
could have
private
some in the tank,
bathroom.
so
Us live streamers raised the $15,000 for this place.
We stand out here and
I
use
get that.
porta
I'm just wondering, I mean, we got to think, okay, if we want them to leave, how are we going to make them leave? We can't make them leave. Okay, I don't think we can we?
I'm sorry?
Well, no, I'm saying
I thought your wife was coming out.
we want them to leave, but how do we make them
was coming
leave?
out here.
We can't make them leave, I don't think.
The money.
Well,
She was a big shit. You told me you were going to have your wife come out.
I think that we do have that authority.
I'm ready to yell at her.
Yourself family,
Then how do we go about making them leave? If we're able to do that, how do we make them leave?
Come on out.
Well, if they don't want to leave by their own accord, then I guess we'll talk to the cops and see who actually has the authority here. Technically, it would be AFCLF. If you, well, because that's where we got the donations to there. So actually, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But the people that are watching donated that money.
I understand.
This is our money.
I understand.
While you sit in
So
air
what I'm saying
conditioning.
is, okay, we want them to leave.
They disbanded. They disconnected from the peoplesconvoy.org this morning. They disconnected from the peoplesconvoy.org this morning.
Right, I get that.
So technically, they do not represent AFCLF. And the people that donated to this movement, the people that are protesting, are the ones that paid for it.
Okay, so I'm just asking because I don't know this AFCLF or whatever.
That's the organization.
That's separate from the People's Convoy.
They have the 501(c), which is where the fundraising gets handled at. It's a law firm that has been committed fraud in the past for other issues.
So are we right or wrong?
I think that it's questionable. Okay. They disconnected.
That's my
They disconnected from the AFCLF this morning.
I know. Push come to shove, whether we can really.
And I'm not. Like I said, I'm not trying.
I know.
I'm not trying to.
I'm just trying to hurry
center
the
you
fuck
out.
of
I'm
them
not trying to center you.
until
You
they
know,
leave.
any of that. I just want to.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
I know. I mean, feelings, passions.
We would like these people to leave if possible.
They fucked us over.
I understand.
This is protesting.
I understand that. But how do we make them leave? Can we make them leave? We can't make them leave.
Probably not.
We can't make them leave.
But we can do this shit. You got a siren, don't you?
Yeah.
That's always been good for me.
Okay, so
eventually
let me
it
ask
could go
you,
to that. We just keep fucking ringing them until they leave.
Well, let me ask you that. Then they make a call. Okay, are they going to make a call?
They
to
could
the owner of
trespass
this
us.
place?
Yeah, and they could trespass.
No, they couldn't. They are disconnected from the AFCLF.
I'm talking.
They did it this morning.
I'm talking about the owner of this place.
The owner has not made a comment. Technically, they would probably have the final say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course they
When
would.
it comes down to something like this, the owners would probably have
So
the
why
say.
aren't we calling the owners? I don't know how to get a hold of them. Only
well,
our beloved leaders know how to get a hold of
The
them.
lady in the golf cart's one of them.
Why do we have caution tape here?
Because we got to protect their little fortress over here. The fortress of solitude. I know.
Wait, all these people in experience. Well, yeah, no shit.
This can go straight in the trash. And if they need more, I got it. If it's for the actual property owner, I've got more caution tape. But it looks like they hooked that up to the trailer just a section off the RV. So it can go in the trash. I'm talking about this caution tape. What? I think we should all come back here and ask these organizers to leave. Or ask the property owner to have them escorted off the property. Us live streamers raised the money for this. They disconnected from the AFCLF this morning. That's the nonprofit that we're all donating to. That's the fundraiser. See, here's the thing. They disconnected from that this morning. They no longer represent the nonprofit. And we rented this place for a month. I think we should have everybody come. I've been trying to tell people in my stream to come down here, and we'll ask Marcus, Chris Young, Scott, any of them to leave. We rented this, the people at home rented this property.
Yeah.
The people that support this movement rented this property. The food truck came from the people that support this movement. AFCLF didn't buy it. These organizers didn't buy it. It's the people that have been supporting this movement.
Absolutely.
And they no longer represent AFCLF. They disconnected this morning. So technically, AFCLF is the one that rented this property. Because that's where we pulled the funds from. So if I was you guys, I'd go tell them to come back here and we'll ask these organizers to leave the property. Or ask them if that's something they'd be willing to do, and maybe even jet back and tell me.
How do we get in touch with the people that went from this property, the owners of the property?
That's a good question. Maybe Santa can have that answer.
We'll go back over there right now.
Yeah. Tell him for me, would you? I've been trying to shout him on my live stream, but I don't think I've heard anything back yet.
Sorry about that, but Marco, you have a decision too. I know, but you have a contract with them.
Make the decision about everything that happened.
Yeah.
But they sent somebody else.
Well, no, I'll if you want to have a conversation, I'll leave. All right. Well, I'll go over here while Joe talks to you. Love you, Joe.
We gotta try to maintain our
And he
ground.
stood here on the back of his truck and lied his face off, saying that, oh, I was here the day before you got here.
No, he wasn't. I was. I was here on March 2nd. I was here a couple of days.
You need to hear this. They're fucking liars. I don't think they have And they're not encouraging, they don't have the courage to get up on the stage and attack.
No, that's why I had to ask him at the driver's meeting earlier when they announced it. Can you tell everybody who you are? Because I would like to know.
Good. Yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah.
I do commend you for that question.
Right, yeah, thank you.
Because all this time I'm wondering, who are they? Yeah, where are they? How have they showed up?
Well, Marcus asked them to get up on stage the other night.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
No.
Coward.
Yeah. What does it take to get up here and just say, oh, hey guys, I'm so like,
Hey guys, it shouldn't actually be hard because it should be really natural because you've been the backbone of this convoy and you've been here. You should know what everybody has gone through. You know what people have sacrificed and done, right?
The problem is that she has it.
He don't have it because he's not who he says he is.
no, he is. I know.
There's no what else do you want to call
He
it?
says a co-organizer. Who's the founder?
There.
Oh, it'd be AFCLF.
That's what they used, and
so they're all co-organizers, but nobody's willing to take the founder position.
they are the ones who make the decisions. So what does that tell you?
It tells me that they're liars.
Something's not right, but they have an opportunity to make it.
They lied to me about Chris
They have
Marston.
never ever dealt with the rumors and the things because here is my favorite. It was, they're hiding the cost of the buses. No, it's a hard cost. Nobody's hiding that. It was a cost. That's what they needed to do the job, right? Who cares, right? Penske guy.
Which one? Are you talking about Vern?
Everybody.
No.
I don't care.
We're having
3, 2, 1.
boy can sing, can he?
Oh, that was young.
But yes, so hey, I was going to ask, why don't you think they put a legal plan of action into place here to try to defend us in a legal manner?
That's a great question for Scott.
I've been asking them it all day.
I know, and they won't answer.
They won't answer it.
They won't answer. You know why? Because they don't trust anybody. That's what I
wonder why, because they're dishonest people. They're dishonest people, and they have shady dealing.
Yep.
Protest the organizers.
We
gotta protest the organizers, and then we can go to DC. Isn't that sad? The People's Convoy, our organizers are being protested by their very own people, and they won't leave. That's how corrupt
That's
they are.
how stubborn they are.
Does that remind you of anybody, Alex? Maybe like Biden and
Yeah.
all those people that are right now looking at us and lying to us straight to our face, and they're not even ashamed of it.
When I was trying to do the media, when I was trying
That's
to
them right
when I was
there.
trying to do the Media Blast podcast, you know what Marcus said to me? He's like, the media thinks we're a joke. The people on that list think we're a joke. I said, after trying to get him to answer my questions, I said, you know why they think we're a joke? Because you guys, you organizers, don't know shit. And I walked away.
Yeah, they call us like the, what was it?
They couldn't even tell me what kind of legal representation we had to go down there and protest in D.C.
They don't
or what authority we had to do so.
But I thought, isn't Chris a lawyer? Or no?
No.
Who's the lawyer?
Chris Marston with AFCLF.
Ah.
And he's not even an attorney that's representing this convoy. But yeah, that's what we were led to believe.
We all are going to go back to. Do you know how many $40 tickets we're all going back to because they blew us through all of those easy passes without easy passes? Do you know how many $40 tickets I got every time we went through one of those easy passes? We all now have a $40 plus the thing back at home, and each one that we all have to pay. I think that they should pay that shit.
Oh yeah.
I've got a ticket at home right now, and I got more coming. All of us have tickets at home. $40 every single pass. Easy. Everybody that doesn't have an easy pass has a $40 ticket for every single time we went through the easy pass. I've already paid $120 of my own money because these guys didn't have the forethought to think about that shit. And then when I said something to somebody, they said, well, you could call and ask them if they could, you just tell them you're part of a convoy. And they, are you serious? Are you serious? For real? I'm supposed to go back and start making calls and tell me, well, I'm with a convoy, can't you let me not pay it? How about the organizers pay it? They made us go through. Right.
And that's just one of the many reasons why they let us into the ground.
Yeah, seriously, they just wasted our money. They didn't even get us good places to stay. Places we didn't even have bathrooms and shit. We put up with that.
They announced places that we didn't even go to.
Yeah, dude, the whole shit show in Portland, I can't overstate that enough. We all knew where we were going, what we were doing, and we should have had a fucking plan. That's just all there is to it. There was piss poor planning, piss poor leadership. Who wins a battle, Alex? Is it the soldiers or is it the guy in charge who tells them where to go?
The soldiers.
I'm a fucking soldier.
It's a combination of
Send me where I
strategy
gotta
and
go.
soldier.
We've got piss poor leadership that has sent us all over this fucking country doing nothing but waving and having flags on our cars. I've seen a lot of good scenery.
No, I think what we did was great.
It was great, but I'm telling you that we should have been doing a lot more. A lot more.
The fact I just can't stop talking about it. The fact that they never tried to put a legal plan of action to help us defend this in a court of law.
You're absolutely right on that. We were told that if we had any problems, remember down there, if we went down to DC and we got any tickets or any of that shit, that we were supposed to bring it back because we had legal representation to take care of that shit for us.
I do remember that.
I do remember too. So I've been under the assumption
that we
if
had
I get in trouble, I've got
legal
representation.
representation. But it was all a lie.
But it was all a fucking lie.
Yep.
Because I know there was some people that.
How do you do that to people? I don't know how you do that to people. And then you're going to sit here in the air conditioner.
I'm not happy. I don't want nothing to do with those organizers.
Well, they didn't have to get such a nice vehicle either.
I mean, for fucking real. I know. We're all in pieces of shit.
On a budget, maybe?
It's ridiculous.
Right? Yeah.
And then she can't even come out and face us. That dumb man came up and postured on me.
Yeah,
Did you see
I know.
that?
I've got it.
He postured on a woman.
I've got that on video.
And then he sat and proceeded to tell me he was going to bring his wife out so I could yell at her. And I said, you bring her out, and I will definitely tell her exactly what I tell you. And
tell Joe
have you
Biden's
seen
wife
her?
to come up.
Have you seen the woman anywhere?
She said he got on the phone with her and she said, no, just wait till the cops come.
Yeah, you think those people are frauds, man.
Yeah, they are.
We ought to be stringing them up. They're lucky. This man's keeping me from doing more. Because they should be stringed up. We should have men come take them and make them leave.
I think that they don't have any legal authority to tell us to leave.
Physically, somebody should.
And I don't really honestly know if we have the physical authority to tell them to tell us to leave.
Time ago, these motherfuckers, they better wait till dark night. Don't put me on live right now.
Well, you're already on my line.
No, I'm not live. I'm videoing. I can edit that. I wouldn't want to be here after 9, would you?
X-ray is coming.
Seriously, you think that thing's gonna get out of here without paint on it and all kinds of shit on it? I'm not doing it. But
Tell all the other live streamers that are with Santa that we want these organizers to leave. Let's protest. Let's protest our organizers.
I saw what people did to. I might not, but there's people here that would. You're right. That's what I'm saying. If you had this many pissed off people, and knowing those people are out there, you really think that you would? That's what I'm trying. I'm not doing nothing, but can you imagine sitting here with the people, that many people pissed off at you, and sitting here through the night? Can you imagine that? I mean, there's a lot of really nice people here, but there are people who are getting mad enough that they might, not be so happy.
Please send them over here to the pilot. Send them over to AFC. We are right behind the pilot on Greencastle Pike, guys. We are trying to get the word out so that people know that they have a place to go. So please.
We need to go. They need to come here. This is our spot.
We got another. Could you imagine if they get here?
We've got a month here, I think.
Who signed the contract?
I don't know. Probably AFCLF.
Were they told? Was all of them told to leave by the owners of this place?
No, we were asking them to leave.
No.
He means the American Freedom.
I'm talking this suit lady and that whole group. I know there was some that the owners did not want back here.
That was the rumor.
That was a rumor that we heard.
Okay, maybe that was a rumor.
I don't know.
Because I didn't speak to the owner. I don't even know.
I don't know either.
This place is.
Oh yeah.
But that's what I'm wondering. I mean, because I heard you say, well, they need to come back. But I'm wondering, are they allowed to come back? Not from these guys.
No, I'm talking about Santa and all them.
Oh, you're talking about Santa and them. Okay.
Oh, I thought,
we were talking about the American Freedom.
Yeah, we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we did kind of get on that for a second. Yeah, but that's a good question. That was the rumor.
We don't know. We don't know what's true anymore. It's kind of like the government. They tell you something, you have to question all of it. Or news.
This is good practice for us.
I mean, I tried to. People have
Hold on a
been
second.
telling me.
Hey, Oreo, what are you about to do? What are you about to do?
Talk to a couple people and go get dinner.
Okay.
I'm a hungry man. All this work makes me hungry.
All right. You're gonna be around for a couple more days, right?
Oh, I'm gonna be around. As long as we got something going on and we don't have a bunch of cowards, then I'm ready. I'll be in DC.
10-4. I'm gonna put this in my car. I'm gonna put this in my car.
And I think it's kind of crappy the way they tried to do a freedom movement and a bunch of organizers ran off, never came back. Now.
I'm actually gonna drive my car over there in front of the stage. Freedom Squirrel and her husband were asked to leave. Paul's a problem. Freedom Squirrel's nice, but her boyfriend is a problem. All right, I want to have a chat with somebody. I'll be right back. Cops are here.
What's with the fires, officers?
Don't yell at them. Don't yell at them. Don't yell at them. Yeah. No, you should yell back. Good people, man. We back.
Let's go see what they're talking about. What's up, gentlemen? Good.
Who's in charge of this group?
We all are.
We all are.
Okay, I know you all have some differences here about what they want to do, what you all want to do. Either way, the owner of the property here, everybody's leaving. So
we would like to see
they're all leaving. We would like to see the contract.
We'd like to see the contract.
Oh, wait, there's a big fight for this.
We paid for this.
There's no payment. There was no payment.
We have 7 more days.
There was a payment of 15 grand made.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. There was
$15,000 paid
Hey.
for us to be here.
Raised by us live streamers.
At 2:30 today, they dropped all this on us. They took our money and these people.
Welcome to Squatterville.
I will say my name. I thank you for your service, first of all.
We were going to call you.
Lisa, who owns this place, I'm pretty sure will tell us that we are allowed to stay here. Lisa, I just talked to her.
We just talked to her.
I just talked to her. Yeah. So Lisa's who I
We would like to see the contract then.
Yeah, that's no problem.
We demand a refund.
Lisa's the one who owns this property here. And Lisa's the one that says everybody leaves. Doesn't matter whether you all, them, everybody, she said she wants everybody off the property. Everybody.
Okay, well,
Take their asses out.
if a contract was signed, why can't the owners come out here? And
Well, hey, no, maybe they're going to come out and give us our refund before we leave.
Yeah, but they want you.
how can
These
we
guys
donate
to us.
I thought you
These
can't
guys
evict us
want
if
us
we
to
have
do
a
it.
I get this.
Guess who has
They do.
They do in there.
fraud over there? People that storm.
And they disconnected from the 501(c) this morning. So, the people that raise the money are the people at home that support this protest, not them. They disconnected. They don't have. They're not representing AFCLF as far as I'm concerned or know of, right? So, we raised that money, not them, and there was a payment made for us to be here.
Like I said, I
For
just
another week. For another week.
I was just up there.
Another 2 weeks. It was for 3 weeks.
And she's
Yeah.
the one who told me that.
I get you, and we're not upset with you. We're just upset with the situation.
Yeah, we're excited.
You won't recognize the writers then because we have a contract.
We're actually hoping that Lisa would help.
Yeah, we would like to see
We'd
the.
like to see
They
our
were actually
contract.
hoping that Lisa would help them.
Does anybody here have a copy of that contract?
No.
No. You think that was
Okay,
okay? I get you. That's why
Okay.
I asked the question.
Well, then we raised money for nothing if there was no payment made.
Let him talk so we can figure out.
Then they committed fraud. If there was no payment made, then they committed fraud. If there was no payment made, they committed fraud.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see if I can find one.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Like I said, I mean, either way, Lisa wants everybody off here tonight.
Well, if we paid for it, you can't evict us, right?
What's that?
You can't evict us if we paid for it, correct? Like if we gave her
If
money
there's
and
no
she
contract-
just tells us to leave.
Squatters' rights.
It is
Squatters' rights.
We've been here for a long time.
Squatters' rights.
But we paid her money.
Squatters'
And
rights.
we've been here for a long time, and we've been here for over 30 days here before we left. Paid her 7 days.
It's a. Yeah. Let us figure out what
Well,
comes
check it
back.
out. We paid for this shit.
Let's go see what they say. Let's go see what they say. Go.
Just don't say a word.
I'll point it this way.
Alex, please.
You guys are doing. Let's separate out here again. Y'all step back. I'm more than happy to talk to you over there. I'm talking to you here. I'm talking to you over there.
We deserve transparency.
These are our
We deserve
leaders.
transparency. See this? This is what politicians do. They go in private.
They go behind closed doors to speak. They lie and go behind closed doors.
Y'all disconnected from AFCLF. Did you not? This morning you did that.
We demand to hear their
This morning you disconnected from AFCLF. That is the 5013C.
There was an agreement that people were going to pay $15,000 to have this location. That's what they're asking us.
We've been here for help.
Thank you.
You're not helping.
I'm gonna go.
No, seriously. Just boot them. I don't care who they are. You're just a ridiculous.
If there was no payment made, then these organizers committed fraud. They asked for $15,000 to reserve this. Us live streamers, we raised that money. Whatever they had to pay for this. If there's no payment made, they committed fraud. And they disconnected from the nonprofit.
I don't think they like the it's just the feeling I'm getting is they're kind of over the live stream.
That's because you're not making them money. You're exposing.
It'll be interesting to find out if they ask all of us to ask you guys everything and they didn't pay the 15 grand. When these folks come back to your town, you know what to
We're
do.
about to find out if there was a contract or a payment made. And this guy that's smirking over here, he
All right, here comes some more police coming in. Like they need to come on in like that.
We're a bunch of violent.
Oh, look at, he's got it. He's got it.
Chris Young, where's she at?
I mean,
Hiding.
From what I was just told here, is that
5 miles an hour.
So we can talk.
Is that there is no contract.
No payment
No
made?
contract, no payment made.
Oh, wow. We'd like to press charges.
We want to press charges.
Is that true, Mark? That's really what I was told in here, and I was even told from Lisa that there was no money exchanged.
We want to press charges. We want these people removed from the property and press charges on for fraud.
They took our money.
For fraud. It's fraud. They asked for $15,000.
Squatters' rights, guys.
Squatters' rights.
They're going to be leaving.
We paid for this shit.
Where is the money?
We want to know
where's
where
the
our
money?
money is.
We want to press charges for fraud.
Get them arrested.
Where's the money
Arrest
that
them
we
for
put
fucking
into
fraud.
this?
I don't know.
Just ask for
Well, there's countless video of money getting put into a big coffin.
Yep.
$3,000
Into his pocket.
from the trucker. From Sasnat. $3,000 was given. Well, you guys knew this shit was going to happen.
They're screaming and you're going to say Mark.
Well, I'm trying to get him to calm down so he can just stand here and answer a couple
They just committed fraud. How do you expect us to be?
Yeah, big time.
And then they're standing here like their shit don't stink.
How much money?
Who the hell you are? Be quiet.
I saw
Exactly. But imagine if
$50,000
you
on there.
did.
Wow.
They
guys,
told us
they
we have
just
another
admitted
week.
to fraud.
They just admitted to fraud.
We have it on video, them asking for money so we could secure this location for 30 days.
We want them
Now they
arrested.
said no money, yes.
They need to be
They have
arrested.
no
They need to be arrested for fraud.
Fraud. They
No, that's bullshit.
It is
First of all, I have
Calm down.
$500 invested in this shit. Where's my money?
Yeah, we want. People just gave them money the other day. $500 the other day. Another one gave them, and they took it fraudulently.
Well, and we're going to people out. Okay.
Like them.
Like them. Them.
We need
We can leave peacefully as soon as they're gone. Y'all better be ready for the lawsuits.
Yeah, no
and shit that
payment was made.
You have been doxxed out onto everything. All of you are doxxed. The whole conservative world knows who you are now, and they will never trust you for jack shit again. You guys are going to be the most hated people in the conservative movement. I'm just telling you right now. You will. And you just stand there like your shit don't stink. You ought to crawl back into a hole somewhere and get out of here. Can't fucking believe that you call the cops and everything else. It's disgusting.
Especially when you committed fraud.
You are the ones that committed fraud. You know you took our money. And then you didn't even secure the spot. You didn't even pay for the spot. For real. You guys lied to us.
I'm not even part of that.
Then go. Why are you standing with them?
Because I am with them.
Well, then you are part of the problem too.
Then you go ahead and you bring that forth, that evidence.
They're the ones that are going to get in trouble then.
Because I
Dude,
have
we
people
saw
who know me.
$3,000
Listen,
get
I'm not
put
going to
into
argue
that
with you because
coffer.
you don't know me.
You don't know me either.
And I don't know you.
That's right.
So
We
why
both
don't
are not.
I'm
part of the people.
They committed fraud.
But you're blaming me.
I'm not.
You're
I said
standing
they.
here. You're standing here.
You said you're with them.
Standing with fraudulent people.
You said you're with them, Ron. You said you're with them.
Lower the tone. Lower the
Then,
tone.
if you're with them, then you're with the fraudulent people.
Because you're sitting there talking to me and giving me the stank eyes.
Well, why are you standing with them?
Why are you standing with this woman just accused me?
Because you're standing with them.
You're standing with
I'm
them.
standing with the movement.
Well, the movement's over here. The movement's over here.
No, it's not.
That movement's
The
gone.
protest is over
Do you know that not one person's ever going to give another fucking dime?
They committed fraud. They committed fraud. We're not riding with those people no more. They're fraudulent.
You're in a protest.
Yes.
You're not in my movement.
I'm in a movement.
God bless you.
Your movement's dead.
Move on.
He's been around long enough for Leah Dundas.
You already
Remember? Who's forgotten Leah Dundas at the beginning of her life back?
No cameras.
Why wouldn't we have cameras? We have the freedom of press. Yeah. Frauds. They had us raise $15,000 for this place to reserve this location right now. No money was exchanged. That's fraud. They told us. They had all these live streamers out here raise money. No contract. No payment made. Fraud.
That's all above my pay grade. All I'm doing is just trying to say, easy does it.
I don't think they expected it to end quite like this. So they didn't have to dot their I's and cross their T's.
Can't we all just get along?
I think we all need accountability and transparency, that's for sure. You know, if the accountability happens, then I think that we can get along. I think we can take this and take the energy from this movement and channel it into something more positive with actual good leadership.
You got any ideas?
Myself.
So what, you want to be a leader?
I've been trying to lead this convoy from the back end since day one.
Well, if you got any ideas, I got a semi, and the trouble is, you know,
I've got lots of ideas.
What?
I think county fairs is a good start.
We're going back into the bus.
The walk of shame.
We're going on into the bus.
You were just crying to the people out here how bad you felt for the people. And now there's no money to take this.
Release the law!
I'm so glad we asked them to leave. If we wouldn't have asked them to leave, we would have not exposed their fraud.
No, but just to let everybody know, everybody will be evicted right now. I can't get my vehicle back in. They are evicting everybody from this property right
That's
now.
what they're saying. But guess what? If they squat, they have a right because they paid rent. They paid rent.
They're
they
saying,
can't kick them out.
They're saying there's no contract.
We have a right. Like you said earlier, remember?
Just make sure everybody stay away from law enforcement. Let them do their job. Do not harass law enforcement, please. Law enforcement is just here to do their job, guys. Please do not harass law enforcement.
They're good people.
Thank you, dude. You gained like a fat. You just went Super Saiyan today. I mean, Joe, you're a hero, dude.
I'm not a hero, bro.
Dude, no, you did great today.
I'm just here standing for what's right.
Thank you.
I'm just here standing for what's right. Law enforcement was called out. It's their job. Just thank them for their service. They're just here to do their job.
Yeah. That's why I would never move to this side of the country.
Me neither. Look at me. I'm a fat boy. Look at this.
113, you can mow your lawn without even breaking a sweat.
It could be 75 years.
I was bad just with my.
Yeah, people deserve to know. If we wouldn't have asked them to leave, we would have never exposed their fraud.
And guess what? Tonight, while we're in the parking lot, they have to leave too. And they don't get to sit here when they're cushy little thing. They got to park it somewhere else. It was a game of chicken.
Hey, they got a lot of money to park it wherever they want.
They
though. The
are
sad
money.
part. Yes.
They probably have a bunch of money embezzled in that bus. Just saying.
No, I'm just saying for the 15
Marcus, Chris Young, and Scott. What's his last name? Hey, what's Scott's last name?
I have no idea. Who are they?
They're the co-organizers of the convoy.
Yeah, they asked us. They came to us and asked us to go to the audience to raise money to pay 15 grand for this. And within minutes, they had $8,900. Then we got another $3,500 donated online.
But no payment was made to the property. Quiet!
Just for a moment.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for addressing that. Mark is going to come out here and talk to you, okay? Basically, like we said beforehand, Lisa wants you off the property. Lisa told me, just like I told you earlier, there was no money exchanged, that they were saying that they get invoiced for everything, the porta pots, being here, everything like that. So Marcus said he'll come out and talk to you as a group. When he's done talking to you, it's done at that point. Okay.
So I got a quick question. If somebody don't leave,
if it's questions,
if somebody does not leave and they squat,
right?
Maryland law, what happens?
If they're saying that they want you off the property and you didn't pay to be here, then you're trespassing.
They did pay to be here though.
Lisa said nobody paid.
There's people on the bus.
They have our money.
We have it on camera too.
Where's this camera at showing us on
the live stream?
Which one
do you want to see?
Yeah,
they got a bunch of live
This-
streamers. Live streamers all over.
We would have to go find it. It would take time.
No, I can pull up the live
He can pull it up.
Okay.
You got another phone?
Yeah, pull out your other
I
phone.
just talked to the owner, and we are all expected to leave tonight.
Right.
I know. We know that.
Yeah. Okay, you talked to Lisa as well.
So the people who
Wait a
spoke to
minute.
him for about 10
Wait a minute.
Guys,
I'm
Quiet.
sorry.
can I say something? The
Yes.
people who are camping, do they have time as people that drove around across the country and raised money for them to pay, they lied to us. Our job now is to expose them, press charges against them. Let's not drop down to their level.
That's right.
And try to
I agree with you.
squatter law.
Soup Mama's got a spot for us.
Yeah, we'll go find another spot. We're
Let's
good.
not drop to
We're
the
good, guys.
leadership level, guys.
Yep.
We're better than this.
Right.
Let's not drop.
We just want them
Here
out.
to do their job. Let's respect law enforcement where we're out
Everybody's
here.
respecting law enforcement. We just want some answers.
Yeah, hold on. He'll get to
Let's
it.
not drop down to their level. Let's go prosecute them the way it's supposed to be prosecuted, and let's vacate and let's respect the owners of the property.
I got you, Joe. Wait a minute.
That's for us to prosecute them at a later time, not tonight.
So they still
Law
have
enforcement cannot do nothing right now over that because they'll be more like a ticket to court.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We can file a complaint, can we not?
Let's not
We can
drop
file a
to their
report,
level.
can we not?
Regarding
The fraud that they committed.
we can
can certainly discuss it. Yes.
Okay.
We can discuss it. We have to see what all's involved.
Well, we got.
We'll provide evidence.
Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't change what the owners want to.
It doesn't, but we just wanted to know. Yeah.
But we can certainly talk.
Yeah.
Will you
Thank
start
you.
an investigation?
Yes.
We have to see the details. Yeah.
We can start with a report tonight. We can start with a report
Yes.
tonight of what happened.
Yes.
After we get the report, we can follow up the report. Is that correct?
Yeah, ultimately it's going to be the Maryland State Police that looks into that.
Okay.
But if you have a complaint of fraud, I'm
We
sure
should
that they will.
all file.
Oh yeah, this is a class action. Everybody involved. Anybody that's donated.
Not only donated, I was supposed to get those donations. They were made for me.
Yeah.
I'm part of the People's Convoy.
That's right.
I'm getting kicked out of the place they paid for me to stay, supposedly.
That we raised, donate.
We
Yes.
raised money for.
So do we all go to the state police to file this and charge it, or what do we have to do?
Another thing, guys, when Marcus comes out, just keep her cool.
Yeah.
And let's wait. So when we
I want to hear what
that
he
way we go all before what exactly he has to say. That way we can use it against him.
And we can hear him. We have to be able to hear him on the video.
Let him speak. Don't interrupt him when he speaks.
The fraud side of it's civil. So you would have to go down to the commissioners and do the report.
I figure that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have
Even
you
though,
come out.
even though it's criminal fraud, that's theft over.
Hey, it's the United States. Nothing's prosecuted anymore, especially
I'm
crimes
gonna
like
have
this.
Marcus come out. He's gonna address you. At that point in time, we're gonna tell you all you have to. It's time for you to leave.
Can you bring them out
At the same time, work with that.
No, she meant leave this place first.
Yeah, she said everybody has to be out.
Then we'll go.
So basically, after Mark's talks, we're telling you have to leave. We're going to be leaving. If we get called back here because you're not leaving, Valisa, or there's problems, then take action from there. Okay?
I got a back
We
review.
don't need that. I mean, you're here for a peaceful protest.
Back review.
This is a trespass warning right now.
This is your trespass warning.
How much time do people have to collect
Yeah,
their
we know that. It's
belongings?
going to take a little bit not to pack up stuff, but something within
Yeah, what time do we have to leave by? What is the time?
She wants you out tonight.
So this bus has to leave tonight.
Like,
We know it takes time to pack up.
yeah, like 10. Did she say a time?
Not that I know.
I'd assume we'd have an hour or two, by 10,
Remember,
11.
let him speak, guys. Let him speak.
They screwed me too.
Okay. So, I'm not sure where the $15,000 come from. I don't know who said that. But I heard you guys say that quite often. So, we were looking at numerous locations around here to come to land, to end the convoy. There was a location that was very pricey. The situation here,
Pricey.
we were able to lock down, and she invoiced us she invoices us weekly, so we haven't gotten an invoice yet. It was a verbal agreement made between Chris and the track owners, so that we haven't gotten invoiced yet for. So I don't know who said $15,000. I don't know where that money was brought up, like what dollar amount, who said that or why. But I do know that we needed money to lock down a location. So I'm not sure that I'll just say it's $2,500 a week here, plus $200 for trash, and then the porta potties. So I hope that helps you all understand a little bit. I was confused. You saw I was confused. Went back in because I wasn't sure where that number comes from. So that's the reason we haven't paid anything yet. We haven't gotten invoiced for anything yet. So right now, everybody packs up and leaves.
Without the logs, we don't believe you.
What's that?
Without the logs, we don't believe you.
That's fine.
Why did you say
Who cares if it's
7
15
days earlier?
Why did we say 7 days?
Marcus, but why hand it over to law enforcement who has no clue what's going on?
They're in control of the situation.
No, you've been in control of the situation.
I'm done.
Are you still going into DC with us, Marcus? There was a
He never planned to.
You just said there was. Do you believe in the calls, or are you still going into DC with us?
All the times over the radio when he was up on stage, 15,000.
Whatever time it takes for us to pack up, please do it with a reasonable time.
Yeah.
Law enforcement is just here to do their job. They have no clue of what's going on for the past 87 days. And let's find a place for tonight, and let's take care of it.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Guys.
Good job, dude.
So let's listen to law enforcement.
We'll be getting the police supporters.
Let's give them a warm welcome out of the. We'll be getting the police supporters. Let's give them a fond farewell. Beep, 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 beep. Give them some freedom fingers on their way out. And then lawsuits and charges.
Oh wait, we never got a chance to ask Marcus who's in charge of the money.
No, it's okay.
AFCLF is in charge of the non-profit organization AFCLF.
Donating for so long.
Yes, they stole your donations.
All right, they didn't really steal. I mean, we got to drive in circles.
Yeah, we got to drive. I got to see the country.
That is the only thing this convoy accomplished. A road trip.
There it is, guys.
There it is.
We're not going to drop the dirt level. We have class.
Good amount.
I think that we're going to drop down. They can see here. We have class, guys. Let's get out of here.
All right. I'm gonna go see what's up with Gypsy real quick. Actually, you know what? Honestly, I think I need to stick around here. There might be some more stuff going down. Hey, Young, who's the actual founder of this organization? You don't know? Didn't he? It wasn't supposed to be like. I mean, there's a bunch of co-organizers. You don't know? All right.
That went up there and gave how many thousand? Like 3,000. Yeah, and that was all so we could be here, not so we can get gas. None of that. It was for our
right this second. I just want to know if you can. I've got Lauren's car. I use Lauren's car right here, so I've got two vehicles I have to get off the lot.
Look at them.
So the movement is over. I'm just saying you're yelling. I am, because, and I'm not talking, I support the movement, so at what point do we continue the movement? That's
Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
Yeah, without these guys.
The protest
Okay, I gotta be at work.
without the people that aren't
movement.
driving around.
The movement.
I got
begins.
you. I got you.
What is your movement supposed to accomplish? Is it just parading around?
Good question.
What is your movement going to accomplish? How many people do you have?
Well, I got a lot more. I got a lot more in one place than you've got. What's going in there?
You see how many people that you get with the People's Convoy anymore. You see.
Ma'am?
Tell the lies.
Throw your friends.
No. It's not a threat. I'm not threatening you. I haven't given you a red set. I'm telling you that nobody is going to give you guys
You didn't give
money
me a chance.
anymore.
I told you.
You didn't give me a chance.
I didn't want nothing to do with those organizers. I told you 3 times. But you're still with them.
I told you to wait till tomorrow. Didn't I tell you to wait? Did I or did I not tell you to wait until tomorrow?
I don't answer to
Did
you.
I? No, I asked you. Can you wait until tomorrow? Promise me. Did I or did I not?
Did I promise anything?
Did I ask you?
What would I be waiting for? You just told me a second ago that you're with them. I told you I'm not associated with them. I don't want nothing to do with any one of those organizers.
I heard you. What I told you is you need to allow for a transition, didn't I?
The transition's happened. The transition just happened.
No.
Don't put that on one man.
No,
we didn't allow that.
I'm talking about him on a personal conversation. Please do not interfere.
I'm talking about a conversation.
That was a personal conversation.
We go all about a promise that he never made.
Stop getting.
There's really no reason to. Hey guys, there's no reason.
Dom,
to
it's okay.
argue with you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's go.
I understand the passion behind his question. I understand the passion behind his question.
No one
Stop
goes
it.
in people's
Stop
faces.
it.
You don't deserve an
Stop
apology.
it. Stop it.
No, I was looking at everybody. You're not part of the organization. It was those people that asked.
They don't know that. Tell them.
He's not part of the
I
organization. He
I
supports
understand.
them. That's it.
But
That's simple.
if you're
I
with
support the
them,
movement.
if you're with
And you
them,
should have known that.
if you're with them, you're not with me.
All right, guys. What we gotta do right now, we gotta figure out how to get the stuff. We have trailers with supplies here. We gotta figure out
A lot
what
of people,
truckers
innocent people,
are still
are sitting
helping us
right down
and
there
get those
in
truckers
tears
to haul
because
the
of
stuff out
this.
there. I wish
Because
I
you couldn't give it 24 hours.
CDL and could drive a truck.
They've had 2.5 months
I cannot.
They're the ones that are impacted by this movement.
by those organizers.
No, I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming you. I'm
Why?
blaming all of you. You
What did I do?
Go tell them why.
Us?
Yes, I am.
We didn't give our money for them to steal. We
Well,
didn't steal
then
anybody's
bring
money.
it.
Stop getting in
Because
my face. Don't even get.
I'm not in your face.
You're getting close.
So what?
You don't want to test me.
This is nowhere near anyone's fault or our fault. This is those people's fault. The people gave money to us.
We
not
are
to
the
them.
people.
We're the
not
convoy.
them.
We're the convoy. We're the people's convoy, but we're the problem.
I understand. He wanted to start a new organization with me.
I know he did. I know he did. And now his money is in this organization, the People's Convoy.
And I told him.
And so he's got to
I
stick
told
with
him.
them.
I said, I do want nothing to do with those people. Any one of
I
them.
know. But let me tell you what.
Multiple times.
You might,
Can I say something real quick?
go ahead.
Look, four-wheelers outnumbered the truckers by multiple, and we are the people. And I'm not taking down the truckers. I love the truckers, but people got to remember, we the people is the movement.
That's right.
Everyone.
From day one, they
We
have
are
been
the ones that
disassociated.
They had no legal plan. No legal plan of action.
They failed.
None.
And they stole our money. I can't overstate that enough. They stole our money and left.
I wonder how many times there was no payment, but all of a sudden, oh, they invoice.
There, talking about businesses, there are people that left their mother and father, their mother's deathbed. He's worried about his business. You can get back a business. You can buy back money. You can work for it, but you cannot buy back.
I don't
the
support.
death of your mother.
I don't support those people.
We got family in Minnesota right now.
Let's go.
Selling their house.
Let's go, Lori.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna watch those little motherfuckers go out though.
So that's why Grey Wolf was mad, because he wanted to start an organization with me. He wanted my help. He wanted my help to help those tyrants. No. I'll decide who I work for. Okay, and I work for myself. And if I don't think that it's the correct call, if I have put everything into trying to help and give these people the tools that they need, like contacting your representatives. I'm the one that brought, through thank you Mike Mattingly, the notice and opportunity civil contract law to the table and contractual agreement to the table. I'm the first one that started ramping that up here at this convoy. Okay, I'm the one that organized the media when we first got to Hagerstown 2.5 months ago. I'm the person that started to contact lawyers and attorneys. Okay, actively. I'm the person that spread the message of breathing, trying to get people to calm down. Speaking of that, I'm the one that called my senators on stream. I'm the one that provided an example on how we contact our senators. I'm the one that ripped my senators' automatic response apart on my stream. I'm the one that's created a PDF for this Media Blast podcast. I'm the one that created picket signs. I'm the one that went up to protest AB 1797 in California and exposed a lot of things up there. I'm the one that made protest signs. Okay? I'm the one that spun fire. I got a lot to offer. I got a lot to offer. And I got a lot of ideas. All right? And I don't know where I'm going to end up. But I guarantee you I'm going to bring my ideas with me. I'm going to go talk to Gypsy in a second. No, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Show that parking lot who's boss. This is how we feel about this, guys. The drive of shame. Come on, give me a hug. Give me a hug. It's gonna be okay, man. Okay? It's gonna be okay. Let's walk over
should be
here.
ashamed to do that. Y'all need to know that's what they do to us. That's what they want for us to yell at people.
Hey.
I'm ashamed to be here. To know people are gonna let themselves be taken over by hatred. You the freedom fingers. You think that's right? You think that's right? No! These streets are just terribly, just like another enemy does.
You know for sure, because I didn't catch it when the people got to be out of here.
I don't know what the time is, but it's a reasonable time.
It's like 10 maybe or something.
I don't know. Let's go back to the Walmart. Actually,
I got to try to get, we got to get these trailer out of here. We got to get, that's what I'm trying to get figured out. I mean, that's the reason why I need to know.
well, bring them in here. Bring a truck in here, a bobtail, and get it out.
That's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing, bro. I did hug him. But he was upset about the Marcus situation. And it's my opinion that Marcus deserves everything he's got coming to him. Where's this food going? Where's this food going?
This is her cooler. I'm just bringing it over to her thing.
Okay.
Or, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to help Kevin and Juan, because it sounds like we got to get out of here tonight. Okay. And then I'm going to come back and help Gypsy.
Get people over the supply trailer now. Scott's hooking up to the supply trailer trying to take it away right now. We need help unloading the supply trailer. Everyone get over here right now. This is our supplies. Why are you pulling out here? We got plenty of time to get this unloaded.
Follow me to exit 5 in Pennsylvania, the TA. I'm removed from the property.
We're getting donated, and that's the end of it.
Oh, look at that. Getting donated. To your pocket?
Convoy's over.
Yeah, thanks to you.
No, thanks to you.
Yeah, okay. I'm the one that didn't lead this in the ground, Joe Biden. We got fake attorneys, do we not? No.
Dude, you got till 10:30 tonight.
was helping. He was helping get. The dry store trailer is big.
Right. He's got to take that.
So yeah. So Eddie's trying to help Vicky get about that.
Okay. So
let's go back to wherever they are. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that my house.
I was gonna wait for Eddie. You don't want to wait for Eddie?
We can. Right there's his truck.
I know. I parked my own.
We can hunt him down real quick. Let's hunt him down.
Just see how long he's gonna be and
Sure.
see if we can help.
Yeah.
I want to see if we can help do
Okay.
anything, dude.
Okay, yeah.
We need to help as much as we can.
It's gonna be a tight one.
Huh?
It's gonna be a tight fit.
Thinking about loading those fucking grills up on my fucking truck.
Oh yeah?
I'm not gonna leave them here for the track.
All right.
You know?
All right.
Hey, put these stairs.